Survey after survey studying remote work finds employees reporting both higher measured productivity and higher rates of burnout at the same time in the same population. That's not a contradiction sitting in the data by accident. It's a specific, genuinely explainable pattern once you look at what's actually driving each half of it separately. Here's the pushback against treating this as some kind of measurement error or reporting confusion. Both findings are independently well supported. Productivity gains in remote settings are frequently attributed to fewer office interruptions, no commute eating into the workday, and employees' own control over their working environment. Burnout increases are frequently attributed to blurred boundaries between work and home life, and a well-documented tendency toward longer actual working hours among remote employees compared to their in-office counterparts. The evidence tying these two findings together directly. Several studies have found remote workers logging measurably longer hours than office-based peers doing comparable work, often starting earlier and finishing later, with meetings and messages arriving throughout what would otherwise be personal time. The same absence of a physical commute and office environment that removes helpful interruptions also removes the natural, built-in signal that used to mark the boundary between at work and done for the day. The nuance worth adding: this pattern isn't universal or evenly distributed across all remote workers. Employees with strong personal boundary-setting habits and organizations that actively support and enforce clear off-hours norms show considerably better outcomes on both dimensions, simultaneously genuinely higher productivity without the corresponding burnout. The pattern of productive but burned out appears concentrated specifically among employees and organizations without deliberate structures in place to actually replace the boundary the physical office used to provide automatically, without anyone having to think about it. My verdict: the productivity gains from remote work are real, and the burnout risk is equally real, and treating them as though they cancel each other out, or as though one somehow disproves the other, misses the actual mechanism entirely. Remote work removed a lot of low-value friction from the workday. It also quietly removed a genuinely valuable, if previously invisible, structural boundary at the exact same time, and the specific employees and organizations that have deliberately, consciously rebuilt some version of that boundary tend to be the ones capturing the productivity upside without absorbing the corresponding burnout cost that comes with losing it entirely. There's a practical marker worth naming for anyone trying to tell which category they personally fall into. If you regularly finish your workday genuinely unsure whether you actually accomplished enough, despite objectively getting real work done, that's often a stronger signal of a missing boundary than of an actual performance problem. Building one small, consistent end-of-day ritual, even something as simple as writing a short list of what got done before closing the laptop, tends to directly address that specific uncertainty far more effectively than simply working longer in an attempt to feel more confident it was enough.